We're hanging out outside and I'm gonna show you how to do a campfire dessert. Stick around, you're gonna love it. We're gonna grill some fruit on our campfire today. I'm gonna use peaches and plums. You could also try pineapple if you wanna get adventurous, but today we're gonna do peaches and plums. So I've got my last plum to cut here. Right along the crease here is the best way to cut this. So I'm just gonna kind of go all the way around. Just give it a little twist. That's perfect. You got the pit right here and it'll pull right out. Okay, now that my fruit is all cut up, I'm gonna go ahead and make my butter. I'm gonna use this butter for two things. I'm gonna use it first to put all over the fruit so that when we grill it, it gets that nice, sweet, buttery flavor. And then I'm also gonna use it for the topping. So let's go ahead and get this thing made. I have my brown sugar that I'm gonna start with. And as I always like to do, I put everything in containers before I come out here, so that way I don't have to worry about it. It's all just ready to go, super easy cleanup, super easy setup. I also like to use reusable containers as well because I don't want to leave any trash. Anything that I bring out here with me, I want to take back with me. I don't leave any trash. I want to make it look like I wasn't even here. You can also make this ahead of time if you don't want to bring this many containers out here as well. So I've got my brown sugar, I've got my butter that's been softened, and then I'm going to take my McCormick cinnamon. This is ground cinnamon. The cinnamon is going to add a really great warm flavor. It's going to be incredible. Yes, warm is a flavor. I know it doesn't sound like a flavor. It sounds more like what you want to curl up to at night, but don't curl up to cinnamon. Curl up to a blanket. I've gone too far. So now that's it. Just 3 simple ingredients, and now I'm going to mix this up, get this nice and incorporated. And also, as usual, you're in charge. You're the cook, so feel free to take a taste when you get this all mixed up. That's perfect. Oh yeah. That's the right amount of cinnamon, that brown sugar. Woo! I put that on a car door and eat that. That is fantastic. I'm gonna reserve 2 tablespoons of this, which I'm gonna put directly on the fruit right before I put it on the grill so it melts really nicely into the fruit. And the rest of it I'm gonna put aside for my topping. I got my fruit, I got my butter. I'm just gonna smear this right on the top, and then I'm gonna go right over the direct flame. I wanna get a nice sear. Ooh, that's sizzling real good. This isn't gonna get super, super cooked. You don't want something that's gonna fall apart. You want the fruit to stick together. But I do want to get a nice char, and I want to cook the fruit all the way through. So I got these going. I do have a little bit of butter left over, so I'm just going to add that in. I don't want to waste anything. While this is going, I'm going to go ahead and bring out my quick oats, take the rest of my butter. I'm going to add it to the oats. Get as much of this off of here as possible. Don't want to waste anything. And I'm just going to incorporate this in. So get this nice and mixed. Ooh, I can hear that sizzle. It's popping over there. Oh, that smells so good. That butter and that cinnamon over the flame. That's incredible. I can't wait to eat this. So I got this pretty nice and mixed up. You basically want to get the oats completely covered in the butter. That's basically how you know you're done. These look like they're about done. I'm going to give them a little, yeah. They're nice and soft. So you can feel that they're cooked all the way through. Oh, that's it right there. If you're going to grill a fruit, that's what you want it to look like. These are perfectly done. The sugars that we put on with the butter, plus the sugar that comes out of the fruit, it's the perfect amount of sweetness, grilled, charred. Oh, that's great. So now I'm gonna grab this oat topping that we made. I'm just gonna use the spoons I used earlier. I'm just gonna get about a spoonful for each one. Shush it right on there. You can put as little or as much as you want. You just wanna make sure you have enough for all of them. Be careful when you're doing this too. You're leaning over the fire, so just make sure you keep your eye on the flame. There we go. All right, so we have our oat topping. It's almost like a little cobbler action going on. And now I've got this piece of tin foil that I'm gonna use. And the idea, I kind of want to create a little bit of an oven. I want the steam to be able to escape because I want to cook this topping down. So I'm gonna make my little flavor tent. Very hot, so be careful. So these are gonna cook underneath here. We're gonna get a light golden brown on this. It's gonna look beautiful, it's gonna taste great, and it's gonna get a little bit dry, so you're gonna get some of that crunch, you're gonna get that softy sweet coming out of the fruit. It's gonna be incredible. Softy sweet. That makes no sense. All right, so this has been going for a couple of minutes. I'm gonna just take a quick, oh yeah. This is beautiful. So these look like they're perfectly done. So let's go ahead and get these things plated up. These are gonna be so good. These are super easy and they're so delicious. I can't wait to eat them and I can't wait for you to give these a shot. Try this recipe the next time you're camping. Check out this episode plus all the other Flavor Maker episodes inside the Flavor Maker app. We have all kinds of great features. You can create a digital spice rack, find out some amazing recipes. Check it out at the Apple Store or at flavormakerapp.com.